Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicole Luna and I am the host of the Full Moon Radio podcast. Thank you so much for coming back. Thank you for pressing play. Thank you so much for tuning in. In this epic episode, I'm going to be talking all about the experience I had with a medium last week. She told me who my spirit guides were, what planet I was really from, and I got to find out what my purpose was here on Earth. So don't tune out. Stay tuned in. You're not going to want to miss any of this. Let's dive right in.
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day.
It all started about last year when my grandma passed away from me, wanting to speak to a medium. I, of course, have known about mediums, heard about mediums. I've read books by mediums. I have favorite mediums in the world. People ask me all the time, have I gone to see a medium? So it started last year when my grandma passed away. I was like, okay, I want to speak to her. I want to see what messages I can receive, what can come through. And that's kind of when it all started. Of course, life happens, shit happens, things hit the fan. 2020 came about and coronavirus came about. Everything that happened this year, I just didn't get to it until now. And I just recently passed a birthday, so I wanted to celebrate as a gift for myself and give myself this amazing gift of connecting with spirit. So I did some research. I found the best one that I wanted to go to in Denver and I made the appointment. It was really awesome. We actually just got to meet on Zoom. I didn't even have to leave my house. I actually did this meeting right from my bedroom, right from my bed, which was awesome. And it was just really, really cool. So going in, she asked me, in my email, my preliminary email, if I had any exact questions or direct questions that I wanted to ask spirit, that I wanted to ask my guides, that I wanted to ask people that had passed. She asked me for some photos to send over to her of the people that I wanted to connect with, of the animals that I wanted to connect with, and just any questions that I may have. And I didn't really have like a direct question. I just wanted to hear anything that my guides or that my grandma or my pets wanted me to hear. I wanted them to the information that I needed now in this moment, I wanted to find out. So I kind of went in with just an open mind, an open heart, open ears to hear exactly what they needed to say, what I needed to hear. So I get into the meeting and she's so kind. It's just like a normal Zoom meeting. She just is a normal, beautiful woman. It was really cute. We ended up living in the same small town in Colorado, which is really cute. And then we ended up both being Virgos as well, Virgo suns, different moons, but Virgo suns. And we just really connected like right off the bat. And as soon as we started talking about, channeling spirit and all of the messages, she was like, as when I was looking through your photos before our meeting, I'm looking at the pictures of your grandma and your mom and your dogs. And she said my grandma just was rushing. She wouldn't leave her alone. She was just rushing to her. She just couldn't wait to talk to me. She was so excited. And it was really crazy because I thought the night before, I wonder if my grandma is so excited to talk to me because we were really, really close, you guys. I haven't done a full podcast on my story because it's pretty long and pretty crazy, but I'm going to do that sometime soon. But me and my grandma were really close, you guys. My mom had to work all the time. My dad was not there, and me and my grandma were like best friends. My grandma was like there every day, making me sandwiches, taking care of me before I went to preschool. And then she, always drove me to and from school. And then she always, was just kind of like there. She was like my mom, and my mom was more like my dad, who was going to work and was like the male figure going out all the time. And my grandma was the mom figure of the house who made me food and who, was the nurturer, carer, lover in the home. So me and my grandma were really close. Anyways, so she couldn't wait to talk to me. She was rushing through and just bombarding Gina. So the first thing that she wanted to say was, how much that she loves that I talk to her. And I was like, oh my God, okay. And I'm getting chills right now too. She was saying, oh my God, she talks to you all the time. And meaning me, I talk to her all the time and she loves it. And she said she always is connecting and listening to me. And I was like, oh my God, because it's, you always are kind of saying things in your head and saying things out loud. And, you might pass a picture on the mantle of a past relative that passed away, and you might say, oh, hi, Grandma, or oh, hi, Uncle Joe, or whatever the relative is. And you don't really think that they're listening, that they can hear you. They can hear you, you guys. They can literally hear everything that we're saying, everything that we're doing. They know what's going on. So she wanted to say that she loves connecting with me, and I never, knew she was truly connecting back with me, but now I just have this such amazing connection when I am speaking with her and when I am connecting with her, because I know she's listening now. Like, it just has this like deeper meaning. Either way, she comes through and I talk to her all the time. She also wanted me to know, the second thing she wanted me to know, you guys, which is going to sound kind of crazy, she wanted me to know that her favorite boyfriend, who she always talked about, you guys, I mean, she talked about this guy every single day, how sweet he was to her, how nice he was to her, how amazing of a boyfriend he was, how caring and loving and loyal he was. And unfortunately, he passed away. And she wanted to let me know that he was there to greet her when she crossed over, when she passed from earth to spirit, to the next realm. He was there to greet her with open arms, and they have been having an amazing time out there. They're still lovers, you guys. So that to me was just peace in my heart. It made me so happy. I was like, oh my gosh, he was there, and you guys are still together, still having so much fun, and we're still connecting all the time. The other message that my grandmother had for me was I need to have more fun, and I need to take care of myself, because I'm always taking care of everybody around me. And that really hit home. I always am. I'm always putting other things, besides what is the most important to me first in my day. It's amazing. I really get a lot done, but I tend to put myself second when it comes to a lot of things. So that really hit home. And the fact that I need to have more fun, because I do need to have more fun, you guys. Since 2016, I really have not been having enough fun. In 2016, I opened my yoga studio and have been starting businesses pretty much since then. And before 2016, I was a DJ, and I had literally so much fun, and fun was like my life. Concerts, music festivals, going out to eat, activities, and just exploring, traveling, and having fun. That was it. But I came to this moment where I wanted to actually I didn't want to be 35 and have nothing, no actual assets in my life. So I was like, all right, I'm starting a business. And once I started the yoga business, I just kind of like forgot about fun. I was like, okay, this business has to be great. This business has to be awesome. And I have to put all my time and energy into it. And then I started my Amazon business, which I have an online store that I still run now. I've been really, really working a lot lately, since 2016, on my spiritual growth and on growing as a person, on reprogramming my mind to become a better human and to have a better future. So now it's like, okay, I've integrated so many things that I've learned. I've started 2 successful businesses, and now I have this amazing podcast, which is amazing and bringing me so much extra life that I can have fun, that it's time to have fun. So Grandma, thank you for the reminder. She was always so funny. She was always joking. She is where I get my sense of humor. So thank you, Grandma, for the reminder that I need to have more fun. I'm really going out there. I'm going out, and I'm really going to have more fun, you guys. It was like the first podcast, if you've been with me since the first episode. We all need to have more fun. I have had a lot more fun this summer, but I'm going to work on even having more fun. Because play is flow, and flow is abundance, and abundance is joy, and you know how this universe works. So the next thing that Gina, the medium, let me know was She said that you've always been your mom's mom and that it's not your role to take care of her. It's just your role to guide her and inspire her in the ways that you are. So that really hit home as well, because I've always felt, and it's kind of weird, and I hope there's other people out there that feel this way too, that I was like the adult of my house. Even when I was 5 years old, okay? I was like the most mature person in my household is how I felt. So I kind of always felt like I was taking care of the family, taking care of everyone, and especially taking care of my mom. And so when she said, you've always been your mom's mom, but it's not your role to take care of her. She's gonna make her own choices. And she let me know that she is a much younger soul. So our souls all have a different timeline, a different evolution, and we've all incarnated multiple times, had many, many, many lives, many, many, many incarnations. My mom is a younger soul than I am. I'm actually a more evolved soul than my mother, she told me. And so she said she's going to be making a lot of mistakes. She's going to be messing up and being a messy human, because that's what she came here to do. She came here to learn a lot of different lessons than I came here to learn. So she's gonna make mistakes and they're not gonna make sense to me. And it just helped so much, because you just wanna help your mom, you wanna help your family, you wanna help the people around you, but you cannot. You can only inspire them by your own action, by your own belief, by your own ways. You really can't change anyone. So don't get frustrated anymore. Just let that frustration drop by trying to change your family and trying to change everyone around you. Just keep working on yourself, keep working on your own growth, and keep awakening, and you will start awakening other people around you. She also told me that my mother and I are not in the same soul family. So when we are born, when our soul is born into its expression, we have a true soul family that might actually be different than the family that you're actually on this earth with right now. Your soul family may be around you as pets, as friends, as lovers, or as family members, but it doesn't mean that your true mom and your true dad are your mom and your dad right now in this incarnation right now. So I kind of have always felt this deeper connection to my grandmother. And I've always loved my mom, of course, love her. I'm so grateful for everything that she's done for me. But there was always like this deeper connection that I knew that I had with my grandmother. And she let me know that my grandmother is part of my true soul family. And she let me know that my mother is actually not part of my soul family. She was a soul that helped me come through in this incarnation for my existence into this earth. So that really helped as well, because I was like, oh my gosh, and it really made sense. And she did let me know that my mom and my younger sister are in a same soul family, because I have always felt that they had a really strong connection and a really deep understanding where I couldn't understand them at a soul level. And it all makes sense now. So if you have family members that you don't really vibe with, you don't really connect with, and you don't really get along with, really get into your core and see, is it at a soul level that you feel this connection and understanding with them? If not, it might not be the end of the world if you stop working on building such a deep soul connection with that person. It might not be meant to be. So I'm not saying don't be best friends with your family, but if you don't completely vibe with your family, it's okay. They might not be your complete true soul family. You need to still go out and explore and enjoy your life and go out and live your full soul's expression to its fullest. You can't worry about your family, okay? Or worry about getting along completely with your family, because it might not ever happen, all right? Another really awesome part, probably my favorite part so far, was when I asked her, who are my spirit guides? Oh my gosh, you guys. So when I asked her who my spirit guides were. She actually told me she could see them right there on the screen with me, okay? She said I have a team, okay? So every human has different spirit guides. You either have one, multiple, you've got a big team or a small team, okay? So I have like a kind of a medium-sized team. I have one spirit guide who she said looks like a shaman from Peru, okay? Like, so a tan, you know, almost like a Native American, Latin American, South American shaman, okay? And he is on my right side, she said. And she said she could see him so clear as day right there on the screen, you guys. She said that this spirit guide, who I've actually now named Juan, and I'm going to refer to as Juan for the rest of my life and for the rest of this episode. She said that Juan has been with me since I was born on this earth, since I had been here. He's been with me every day of my life, every second of every day of the life. And she actually said that Juan said that I knew him when I was little because he told her how lonely I was as a child and that he wanted me to know how much he was there for me and that he was there for me every day and that I was never alone and that I'm never alone, even now, if I ever feel alone. And that brought so much joy to me, just that knowing of I'm not alone. We're not alone, you guys. We do have help. We always have someone there. We always have divine love surrounding us, you guys. So Juan, my spirit guide on my right, always with me, always there. I've been connecting with him a lot since I found out about him. She also said I have a team, 5 blue spirits that live behind me. Almost like if I was sitting, or if they were sitting at a circle table and I was standing in front of the table, okay? So they're behind me in like an oval shape, like a U shape behind me, and they are all blue, okay? And this is where it kind of got even better. So I have a team of blue, we'll just call them spirits. I call them angels sometimes, but angels are spirits behind me, okay? And I asked her why they're blue. And she said that these spirits don't look like Juan. They don't look like my earth angel, my earth spirit guide. These spirit guides are highly evolved spirits from the galaxy where I'm from. And I said, hold on, you guys. I said, hold on, Gina, where am I from? And she said, well, your team of blue guides behind you want you to know that you can connect with them the easiest through the water. Because where you are from and where they are from, the galaxy I'm from, is this beautiful planet made of mostly water. It's like 80% water and the rest is islands, okay? On this planet where I'm from. So the inhabitants of this beautiful island, tropical paradise-like planet are sea animals, so dolphins, whales, and then land animals, okay? And then human-like souls, you know, just like you and I. So on this beautiful tropical-like planet, humans, the human, you know, equivalent, and the animals are equal. So she said that is why you connect with animals so deeply, and that is why you have always and will always be such an animal person. And this is why you will always and have always felt the most at home next to the water and next to the ocean. And she said you can always connect with your guides through the water and through the ocean, you guys. So all of these things just started making me just like, oh my God, chills, craziness, just a rush of this energy over my body. Like all of these things, like I'm obsessed with the ocean. You have no idea. When I go to it, I do feel home. I can stand in it for hours. Literally, I just like to dig my feet under the sand as I have the water like up to my knees and have my feet just like dug into the sand and just let the waves splash on me for, literally hours. I get the best inspiration. I get the best visions. I always know the next step after I've been at the ocean. So and I'm a very, 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 very drawn to the healing baths, to my hot tub. I take a bath or a hot tub at least 5 times a week, you guys. And so now that I know that my team of guides behind me is always here helping me, I can connect with them through the water. They said that I do connect with them all the time. I'm always calling on them. And now I just have that confirmation. So I'm calling my guides Juan and the blue team from now on. And yes, I have been connecting. I've been asking more questions. I've been, asking for more signs. I've been doing more research actually recently on manifesting with water. There is a lot of science behind it, and I'm just so excited for learning new things, learning how to manifest with water, finding out about my spirit guides, finding out about the beautiful planet and place that I'm from, and just the reasons why I connect with animals, with the water, and just knowing that I have these tools around me that I can connect with spirit all the time. I just have this greater sense of peace and of just being okay with this existence, with now, and with everything, you guys. So, as if it's not enlightening enough, the things that I learned going in without having a question, okay? I went in without a question, and this is all of the information that Spirit was ready to tell me. And the last thing I want to touch on is my purpose, okay? So I did not ask her what my purpose was. She actually told me what my purpose was through my guides. So my guides, after I asked her about the guides and who they were, and she explained everything that I just said, my guides were showing her the number 4, she said, okay? And she said the number 4 means that you are bringing something into existence, either a baby or a business that is to raise the vibration, that is here to raise and help awaken this planet. Okay. And I said, oh my gosh, I just started a podcast. I literally just started a podcast and I got chills. I'm getting chills even right now. I just started a podcast where I want to help people. I want to inspire people, and I want people to wake up, and I want them to be able to know their power and how powerful they are and what they came here to do. And I want to awaken them to that. She told me that Spirit said that this is my mission, that this was my mission on earth for the rest of my life, that my mission was to help, not only help the world, but they said specifically to help highly evolved souls stay on track in their evolution. That was my mission. My mission was to keep the people who are ready to evolve on track in their evolution and to keep them inspired on their path to enlightenment. It couldn't have meant more to me, because this is everything. This podcast has truly felt like the final step for me. I can't imagine myself doing anything else. It's bizarre. I've started so many businesses, and I really recommend you guys trying so many different things until you have that one where you truly can't stop thinking about it when you go to sleep. You can't stop thinking about it. It's first thing on your mind in the morning. It's the last thing on your mind at night. It is your true passion. You can't stop learning more about it. You can't stop researching about it. You can't stop talking about it. You can't stop living and being about it. Keep trying new avenues until you have found that, okay? And if that avenue doesn't exist, like I said in the last episode, create the avenue now, because there is no limit, there is no normal, there is nothing that is regular anymore, okay? So that made me so freaking happy to know that Spirit confirmed that, yes, let's freaking do this. Let's motivate people. Let's help people who are ready to evolve even farther, greater, and transform into the most beautiful expressions that they can. So she said 2020 is my year. She said it is my birth, the year of the number 4, 2 and 2 together is 4, and they just kept showing her the number 4, and she just kept saying, you are a light worker, you are here to change the freaking world and help the planet raise their vibration. And so I actually asked her, I said, sometimes I do my podcast, and at the end of the episode, I literally will not remember one thing I said. And I'll literally have to go back, listen to the episode and take notes, you guys, and be like, oh my God, what did I say? And she said that was the greatest news that I could say, because she said that was me channeling. Okay. She said that was me channeling wisdom from spirit. She said that was me channeling wisdom from my higher freaking self. She said that if I can already channel and be this inspired and be this intuitive, that if I keep going, I am going to be amazing in this field. If I just keep going, I'm definitely going to be one of the most inspirational manifestation coaches that this world has seen. And I am here to help people evolve. And if you thought I was motivated before, I am motivated times a million after speaking to Gina. So I am definitely going to tap more into channeling. I am definitely going to tap more into my intuition and really, really utilize my power and my mission and really help this world, you guys. I'm going to do everything I can to help you guys in every way that I can. Be, do, have, and experience everything you want in this world, you guys, because we all deserve it. So the very last thing I'll say was I did want to connect with my pets, my dogs that had passed away. I had 2 dogs that passed away, and she let me know that Lola, my dog that just recently passed away this past August, that Lola was literally always with me, and that she was one of in my soul family, and that we have incarnated together many, many, many times. We are super, super connected. And Lola, my pet that just passed, is also from the same planet and home that I'm from. The most amazing planet. The next time I meet with her, I'm going to actually get the name of this galaxy solar system so I can tell you guys exactly where it is. So I am just so happy and excited after talking to Gina. I got to connect with my grandma. I got to learn about, some issues that I had with my mom and my sister that I never really could understand. I got to learn about my mission here on Earth. I got to connect with my spirit guides, Juan and the Blue Team. I got to freaking talk to my dog, and I got to connect, and I just feel so much more content, with my existence. So I really urge you, if you have any questions that you want answers from spirit, if you just want to connect like I did and hear what they have to say, or you just want to go in with a complete open mind and see what meeting with a medium is all about, I strongly urge you to, because it has changed my life and I will never be the same. Never ever. I am on a mission now, you guys, to change, inspire, and help awaken this planet. So I'm going to keep channeling my wisdom. I'm going to keep putting out episodes. I'm going to keep putting out content for you guys, videos on YouTube. So thank you. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for being here, part of this existence. I hope you are all feeling inspired to connect with spirit. And the best part is we did all of this via Zoom. I did not have to leave my house. So if you would like to connect with Gina, please reach out. Her name is Gina Self, and you can find her website in the show notes below. Reach out to her, set up an appointment. And if you're local in the Denver area or the Colorado area and you actually want to meet in person, she does do in-person meetings as well. And you can meet with her and ask her and spirit and your ancestors and your guides any messages that you may have. I already cannot wait to make my next appointment. In the meantime, happy new moon, everyone. Enjoy this amazing Virgo new moon. Remember that is asking you to set intention around two major aspects in our lives, our health and our wealth. So set some intentions around your health, set some intention around your money goals and your career, and enjoy the new moon playlist that I made for you, which is streaming now on SoundCloud. You can find the link to the playlist and the link to connect with Gina in the show notes below. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you found inspiration, enlightenment, and guidance through this episode. I send you all nothing but love, light, abundance, and the highest vibrations. Peace and love. Until next time, stay in tune. I'll see you soon.